Hello, my name is Eric Martin. I'm 26 years old and I am from Fairmont, West Virginia, but I currently live in Charleston, South Carolina. I'm emailing you this video because I got an email back from you guys looking for some information about myself, for some casting, and so here we go. Short story, I'm from a small town in West Virginia. I grew up 20 minutes away from where I went to college. Went to college at WVU, West Virginia Mountaineers. Go WVU. Graduated with an industrial engineering degree and shipped myself off to Germany for a year. Kind of a random occurrence, but I got selected for an exchange program and I went into debt for a year and then came back here, moved I moved back home for about a year and worked as an industrial engineer, saved up my money, and then moved to Charleston to start a business. Kind of moved down with a business partner. His name's Matthias. He's a couple years older than me. And we just strictly wanted to kind of start our own thing and be self-sufficient. We didn't have an idea. We didn't know anybody. We knew about 5 or 6 people down here, but none that would actually help us with our business. And we own pep rolls. And pep rolls is kind of slang for pepperoni rolls. It's a regional food from West Virginia that we grew up on. You know, it's just kind of everywhere there, and it's nowhere else in the country. So I am an industrial engineer, and he is a wildlife and fisheries major, so together somehow that means baking. Really, we just came down and started telling people we wanted to be business owners, and they believed us. And then we started becoming pepperoni roll bakers because we started making pepperoni rolls, and everything's kind of grown from there. So I'm a 26-year-old entrepreneur with a growing business, and it's really cool. The lifestyle is completely different than just your typical 9-to-5 lifestyle. But everything about the business, I have a hand in, or he has a hand in, so it's nice to see your logo that you designed, that the business cards that you made, the cart that you fixed. I feel really hands-on with it. So that's kind of what I do all the time. I'm constantly trying to get people to want to eat a pepperoni roll and then see the satisfaction in their face once they eat it, and that's really cool because it's just an easy way to interact with a lot of people here. And to kind of go to your questions, am I currently single? Yeah, I would say so. That's kind of interesting, life sticking point of my generation. The are you single? Actual dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, Facebook official, all that kind of stuff. I've had a lot of relationships with people, a lot of relationships with girls, I guess would be the best way to say it. I'm single and straight male. So a lot of girl relationships. Most of them, I would say, like, I've given my all to the relationships. I left a little bit of myself with each one of those girls, but they've also burned me. So I've kind of not really built up a wall, but I'm in a really great place of just being independent, single, and open to any girl. I'm just kind of, not committing until it's a right reason to commit. It's a kind of different point of view than most people are used to. So I would say that the girls are a little skeptical at first, but a lot of the times it's much more of a not open relationship. It's a really easy thing to understand. Just kind of, I expect a certain thing out of you and you out of me, and if that doesn't work, I'm completely cool with just separating ways. No hard feelings. There's nothing wrong with how I felt through the whole thing. I commit myself fully to each relationship I have. It's just once we grow apart, I'm completely cool with growing apart. My last relationship, I would say it lasted for about 6 or 7 months, and it ended before I moved to Charleston. Just nothing really other than, like I just said, we're growing in different ways. She didn't come with me, and I'm not a big fan of like living 2 separate lives in different places. I tried the long distance thing, but I just think like you need to be with the person that's day to day kind of growing with you versus trying to force something. So that's really what happened. I find it easy, definitely being in Charleston because there are more girls than guys, and I am doing something a little bit unique. So, and I'm new to town. I mean, I've lived here for almost a year now, but that kind of has helped me a lot. It seems to be interesting for girls. It's easy for me to talk to them as well because I'm just doing something where I always have to talk to people. So I don't mind going up and introducing myself or anything like that. I wouldn't consider myself a player because it's just not in my own feelings. I hate getting cheated on and vice versa. So